Hello everybody and welcome back to Noosh and Doza. After finishing Deltarune, what are we doing today, Noosh?
We're playing Smash.
That's right, we're playing Smash.
Sora is in Smash as of this past Monday, so we are here, ready to get our Smash on.
Absolutely. Instructions to join us will be posted in, first of all, look at the description. And then second, once you join the Discord, or if you're already there, we'll be posting the information to join this particular arena in the hashtag Noosh and
News and Polls
News
channel.
and Polls channel. I almost made it.
As per tradition. Welcome back, Kessler, Jess, Pika. Oh my gosh, you took away the chat just as I was trying to do it. Kitty, Shadow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Whenever Doza plays Smash, she likes to full screen like the game, and then
otherwise
here,
I have massive
our chats
input
are
lag.
a little smaller. But anyways, I'm about to post that arena details in the News and Polls channel right now.
I should go switch to Sora probably, right guys? Yeah, that's what I should be doing. I like the black and red one because those are some of Noosh's favorite colors, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Eventually I'll learn how many L buttons I need to do in order to get there. That's what I like to do anyways. I think
Hey Sonic,
ahead.
welcome back. We'll absolutely check our DMs after stream. I look forward to seeing what's up.
For sure, yes.
Yeah, we spent a little time today catching up on DMs. I know there's still some that we need to get to. Having multiple direct message boxes plus emails plus all kinds of stuff. We actually have separate emails for every single one of our clients, just because when we do work for them and stuff, we create it under their domain kind of thing. So it's a whole lot of stuff. But hey, Corey, how are you doing? Welcome. And Box Boy's here. I let
Very
my friend
nice.
have access to my alt account as long as it stays shared, so that will probably start speaking independently, which is funny.
All right, Shadow's up
Interesting.
first. Very exciting. Bringing in the Mario.
That's different.
That is
I like how
different.
it's Mario with a Sephiroth icon.
Yeah. Sephiroth's
What a
looking
mood.
he's got that little grin on,
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe it was just default Mario, and now Shadow is changing characters, possibly.
Oh, never mind.
Well, we got Pika bringing the Joker.
Oh, he forgot to change. There you go.
Oh, I
Too
see.
funny. So actually, first one tonight is Joker Pika, which is funny because Pika's sometimes a Joker.
Joker Pika. Joker
He's got the
Pika
jokes.
is actually real, yes.
And hey, Hyper, how are you doing? One of my favorite things about Smash stuff is we can actually talk about things without not having to be in a rush, in between dialogue or in between a cutscene or whatever the game has for us, you know? I'm so glad you're doing incredible today, Hyper. Our day has been... What's the right word?
I don't know. Wow, I cannot counter his attack like
Our
that.
day has been kind of weird today, but busy. We always... I don't know how to explain it, but we started doing more things with our calendar to make things more intentional, take some time back for ourselves for things that we're prioritizing, actually taking breaks when we put breaks into the calendar, just to kind of step away from the computers and everything, as well as working out and just being able to cook during the week a little bit more, because that always reduces our stress levels and things like that. So we started off the morning pretty chill because of that. But tomorrow is kind of a crazy day, since one of the other things we've been doing to our calendar is actually having all of our calls with clients on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because if we sprinkle it out throughout Monday through Friday, it just gets kind of ridiculous. So we figured go back to back to back. What we didn't realize, though, is that means tomorrow we actually have 5 calls.
Oh.
5 throughout the day. Most of them are hour long. Some of them might be shorter, but we don't know. So kind of nervous for all of that. But I mean, overall, we're doing good. And Kitty has a new insane development in their life. So Kitty, let us know. I'm waiting to see what that is. Box was going back to Kirby. Shane is here. Are you Sora? Because you're in my Kingdom Heart. Let's go. I'm sorry school has been painful for you, Sonic. Feel free to talk about it if you want to. I know sometimes letting it out and sharing with others kind of helps you process it a little bit more, or people might have feedback for you. And hello, Naminsky, how are you doing? Sora's here, and where's Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy? I see a lot of memes with that where they show the Duck Hunt guy person, and like they try to create other like people that are already in Smash to be those characters.
His actual
basically.
name is just Duck Hunt.
Oh.
Dog.
Dog.
Right. Guy. No, I love it. Well, because, you know, Goofy is also a dog, but he's also a guy.
That's true.
I get what you're going for, trying to meld everything together.
And Hey Gene, PK Gaming, Kessler, and let's see, is there anyone else I missed? No. Yes. Welcome back, guys.
Oh, Pika, that's a massive L. Your controller
said, why
disconnected.
is it a limit of 4?
It's just a limit of 4 because of lag. If there's no lag with the people we have here, then we'll go ahead and increase it.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's why.
New development.
I'm just going off of the last settings that we had, and I remember having to do that back when I think the last time we played was when Kazuya was released.
I think you should go ahead and up it, Doza.
You think so?
Yeah, like we'll reduce it if we have issues, but just having 4 people, that means only 3 people can join, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
And there's so many people who are already asking like how to join and stuff, so yeah.
All right, I'll switch.
After this one.
I was trying
he
to
did
be
this
proactive.
without telling me. So let's see. Okay. So how to join. We actually have the arena details and the password in Discord in the News and Polls channel. We've had some issues in the past when we did it publicly, so that's kind of why they're there. Doza, after this match, we'll have to redo it anyways, though, right? Or are you just going to edit this arena?
I'll just edit this arena.
Okay, so we'll let you guys know once he edits this arena after this match, and then you guys should be able to join, I think, 4 more spots, basically, right? At that point.
Oh, parried? Yes. People will be able to join after I adjust it.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh my god. Almost died. Kitty, where are you going?
Pika's controller disconnected, so that's what happened. So it wasn't even Shadow, it wasn't Pika, now it's Kitty for the first match here.
Kitty's the first Sora Ditto, and it's very exciting. I don't actually mind the Sora Ditto as much as I feel like it's a little bit more of an even playing field.
Speaking of Kitty, Kitty's extra hydrated and feeling amazing, like God mode right now, because of some new liquid IV stuff that they're using, so that's super poggers. I know hydration is something like we constantly struggle with, so we've been doing better though. We actually have it's funny, the whole calendar thing and having some more of like a structure with the unstructured life that we live. We've been putting in these little like notes for like 5 minutes here and there. They're called like recharges in our in our calendar, and it basically means like, you know, after like we work out, we always have like a little recharge where we drink like a protein mixed drink thing. And then we have one where we have like a Razor Respawn, gamer juice as we like to call it in our household, where we do that in the afternoon, either a quarter, half, or a full, depending on how that day has been going, so we can stay like our energy levels up for stream. And then in the morning, of course, we trade off between like tea or coffee, it just depends on our mood. So with that, and then like the addition of like juice and all, we have like a full-on hydration station right now, which we've never done before. But it's been super helpful. We noticed that with all of these changes, we're drinking more water, so good thing all around. And Sora is so good. Doza loves playing Sora. I'll let him talk about it more, because I know he played it Monday night after Sora came out, right?
I did.
And you really like the way it feels, but you don't like playing against Sora's, is what I hear.
Yeah. Sorry. My voice just like died for a second. Yeah, so at first, like, it felt really weird because he's like floatier than he leads on, and he's got that really weird like Mewtwo jump, where like his double jump does that thing where he dips lower for a second. So he's kind of slow, and he's light, so it's a little weird. But at the same time, he has an amazing advantage state. He can literally recover from anywhere, so him being light isn't too bad. It means you basically have to definitely kill him, because edge guarding him is not going to really be an option for most people.
So Shadow's saying that Sora has one of the best recoveries in the game. Thoughts, Doza?
It's true.
Okay, and Boxboy's saying he's been messing around with Sora since day 1, but if he plays short characters, he starts dying, like Pichu and Kirby.
I lost.
Thoughts on that?
Okay,
also, you have to update the arena.
I will. I'm going to go update the arena.
Let's do that first, and then we'll get back to the Smash talking.
Don't start the next round too quickly, guys.
Yes. So don't start so we can get some more people up in here.
Game's feeling fine. I mean, Sora already kind of feels like he has his own input lag to worry about.
Guys,
just
don't start, don't
so
start,
slow.
don't start.
Okay, let's see. Where can I change that?
I think you might just have to create a new one.
Oh, all right. I'll create a new one then.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Like, we're going to recreate a new one because we want to let more people in on this action. And hey, Tank Out, how are you doing today? And no worries if you can't join. You know, up to y'all. It's if anyone wants to play, they're absolutely welcome to. Josie, don't you have to
yeah, I do.
hide it? All right. So
funny
us
stuff.
A second.
Thank you guys for being so patient. I'm just going to grab this back.
This was kind of a little, like, Bidoof moment.
and we'll persevere.
We shall, yes. And nice, Gene. I hope you enjoy watching while listening to music. I personally actually enjoy some of the Smash music that we already select here, which is fun.
I forgot to hide. Just kidding. This isn't the password, guys.
Doza, what is going on with you?
I'm Gucci.
The information
really
in Discord
excited.
is going to be posted in news and polls. So now we have the standby. Now Doza will create something, and he'll let me know what that is in a moment. Okay.
Okay, so...
And then we'll get the arena ID here in a second. He's just so excited that everything's all over the place, which happens.
Yeah, I kind of get a little overzealous sometimes, and I think it shows.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Max players has been increased.
And what is the ID for me so I can include it?
Oh, it'll be coming down the mountain when it comes.
Okay.
All right, guys. Just about. Whoop! Something fell on my arm. Okay, I don't know what it was.
Fell on your arm.
I think I'm okay.
Calm down.
Okay. I'm not gonna join in at first, just to be as fair as I possibly can about how oofiness this is. So whichever
what's
first
the
two people
ID?
want to join.
You didn't tell
It is
me.
G7S9B.
All right. Yeah, you're really out of it.
No, I'm faster
Here's
than my
the new
brain
one,
can
guys.
process.
It's posted with the new password. It's in news and polls in the Discord server, and first come first play like usual. Same rule set. We just created more people, and look, Kitty, Shadow, and Pika are already here. That's wild. First ones again. It's like we didn't even recreate anything.
Neat.
Well,
I guess we're
Foxway's in
good.
here now, so we're good. Yes. And even if we fill up after we do some rounds with the people that fill up, we always create new arena codes in case it's needed. So that's always an option to try to get everyone to get to play. So if you've been waiting or something, just let us know in the chat.
Absolutely. And what the heck is Roderick F and F? I guess I'm not surprised. I think that we saw the first one, right? We saw the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah.
And you know what? F and F seems, now that I think about it, it seems like a natural fit, to be honest. So I guess you just never know what kind of crossover you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And Pika's out here bringing out the Pyramithra, or the Pithra, as some people say, but with the reversed colors to be extra cheeky. Because Pyra is not usually blonde, but hey, here she is. Now, of course, Shadows went back to his main. Good old Seppi.
Oh, dang, you changed your name to your actual name in Discord? That's pretty exciting.
Really?
Apparently.
I must have missed that. Or I didn't put context clues together.
We'll be honest, we haven't been in Discord too much lately, just with work.
No,
but
I've been catching like whatever preview things on my phone like throughout the day, but like not much.
Yeah. Especially after having to deal with all the hacks and spam and things like that, we're like, let's just chill.
Yeah, that one felt like it was a little more important.
I don't think the Steve mains are like here anymore. I feel like, Sora and other characters that have come after are more hype.
Yeah, so Steve is great, right? He's very faithful to Minecraft, and he's a great pick to Smash. The problem is when you're looking at Smash being more of like a spectator thing, his optimal playstyle doesn't really lend to the most enjoyable viewing experience.
Steve is Kitty's favorite.
I that's fine. That's great. That's good. And everyone deserves to have their favorite, right? And I'm glad for all of the Sora fans who finally got their character in. I'm wondering to know, like, because he was only added because of that Nintendo poll from like 6 years ago, right? I'm wondering what else was on there.
Probably more than just that poll, but yeah.
I'm sure there's more involved than just like, oh, you guys voted for it, so yep, he's definitely here, and nothing else ever happened. No, I'm sure that there was a lot of behind the scenes, as there must have been for a lot of these characters. Although I feel like Steve being in Smash, pretty easy. Microsoft this generation has been very kind to Nintendo and vice versa, so good to see all of that going on, while Sony is kind of just, you know, as they do, doing their thing. Probably why we don't have, I don't know, Crash, just as one of the many characters. What about Parappa the Rapper? Why don't we have him? Anyways, I'm going on
hey,
a
Talking
tangent.
Potato, welcome back. How are you doing? And Boxboy, I like your little commentary, like, whoa, Pika with the B button, not anymore, can you do it? I was invested. I was like, you know what you're talking about.
I was invested for everything except the trash comments.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was going off of the stuff later, but
yeah.
I mean,
agree.
I'm trash at Smash too, so this is why I don't typically play.
You know,
I'm sure it was a nightmare to get Sora in, but it was so worth it. Like, look how happy a lot of people are. The positivity that's being spread around Sora's inclusion to this game has been pretty epic.
Oh yeah, and you can't really think of it as like the amount that Nintendo probably paid to get the rights versus the amount of money Nintendo made from people specifically buying Sora, or like averaged out for the DLC pack. This is a much bigger thing than that. But I am keen to know that just by looking at like those 2 or 3 variables, did Nintendo come out on top in terms of like profit? Still really early on. That Sora's not even been out a week, but who knows?
Everything's about profit though.
It is, yeah.
It's not.
That's why I'm thinking that there's gonna be a Smash Ultimate 2, or like whatever the vernacular is that's natural after Ultimate. How do you go? What's after Ultimate? Is it Omega? Do you start going Latin? Like, what's the progression here?
Yeah.
I really don't see a lot of these characters making it back. Specifically these 2, which is going to be really sad.
When it comes to fighting games, the only fighting game that I guess I get lucky at, just based on historical, like how Doza and I have played, I beat Doza in Street Fighter more often than he beats me, but I think it's just because I'm just, again, random AF.
I don't have any, like, when it comes to those traditional 2D fighters, I don't really have any kind of like any thoughts beyond just mashing.
Whereas I played a lot of Street Fighter back in the day, and I still just randomly click things, and it works out in my favor. But when it comes to Smash, obviously Doza crushes me, but I can still have fun with it, especially when I play like the Puff Master, Jigglypuff that is.
She got a lot of buffs, actually.
I mean, I haven't played Smash in a long time, but yes.
I mean, in this last patch, she got a lot of them.
And yeah, button mash for sure, but for some reason it works with Street Fighter. With Smash, not so much. Brawlhalla, I've tried a couple times, and again, it's just, you know, button smashing.
I feel that Brawlhalla is a lot more button masher friendly than Smash.
I just don't have a
it's easier to have
connection
fun.
to the characters as much.
That's-
Rayman's the only one that I'm like, yo. And I know, like, we haven't brought up this game in a while, but the Nickelodeon Smash.
Brawl All
thing.
Stars, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I know, like, people were hyped about it, but, like, I don't know. I think, Doza, you mentioned that you wanted to wait out on it, like, see if, like, they complete it a little bit further, because there's no voice acting, which would have been really cool to have a little bit of those characters' personalities come through, right?
Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of placeholder sound effects for, like, characters being hit. Maybe I'm just spoiled by Smash. Like, literally, Kazuya, Ken, Ryu, all the fighting game characters have sounds for like impacts specific to from their games.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone else has like just punchy sounds, right?
And
so I need the sounds. I need them.
And Gene, thanks for noticing. It's actually just a controller, not necessarily a Switch in Doza's hands, but yep, had to mix it up for the overlay today.
Oh yeah, if it was Switch, I'd be looking down at it.
Yeah.
I would like to think anyways. I know
Nick Brawl is a masher paradise. Like, I haven't actually watched too much since it's actually come out. I mean, the Sora news came out the same day, and ever since like the Animal Crossing stuff like has been dropped, I've just been any time on the Switch for me has been Animal Crossing related.
GG's, guys. Way to go, Shadow.
And hey, James Cheese Cream, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Welcome back with your
good to see you.
sussy emoji.
It's a classic.
A vintage at this point.
Really? Oh, man.
All right, now I have a chance to, try my hand with, Sora. Now that Shadow's got some experience on the matchup.
Are you ready for the Sora copy ability?
I actually haven't ran into a single Kirby yet, so bring it on. Assuming that I win.
Feeling like Kingdom Hearts Sephiroth right now. Good luck, Shadow. Let's see if you got it in you to beat good old Doza here.
Oh no, his sword is bigger than mine.
And welcome to our stream, Diego. The arena code and password are in the news and polls channel of our Discord server.
Oh my god, why can't I shield in time? And thanks, Noosh, for letting them know. Oh my god. I tried getting that. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not gonna be hit by that one. No thanks. That ain't gonna get me.
Gets Kingdom Hearts 2 in 1 flashbacks. I can't wait till I can say I get flashbacks like that, because I'm really looking forward to playing Kingdom Hearts someday. I can't wait till we finally do it, and you guys are like, Noosh, you've been talking about this for like 2 years now, or 3, or 4. Like, who knows how far ahead in the future it's gonna be. Because I know those are so much longer games. Diego's a Sephi main too. Very nice. Sephiroth is very hot.
Super hot, especially
Spoken
when
like
his shirt
a
is
true
off.
girl. Or guy, no judgment.
Right?
So what I bring to like Smash like streams is really just talking about the characters I know and what little I know about them. I've tried doing the whole commentary thing before, but I'm really bad. Like, Shadow's trying to throw Doza off. Doza comes back, like he's going back down. He goes around. The red thing flew out. I don't know.
How did that not hit him?
Something I am good at providing commentary to is actually basketball games, which the new season of the NBA, which is also like its diamond season, which is 75 years in the making because it's the 75th anniversary, is happening right now. The Spurs are playing their first game tonight, actually. It's super exciting. I'm not watching the game, but I always do catch the highlights afterwards, and basketball is such a big part of my life, and I kind of miss it sometimes. And I used to actually like live tweet games and go to like all-star weekends, did a little freelance writing about basketball from my perspective. It feels like a whole different life. I only did it during like college for extra money at first, but I actually genuinely like loved basketball so much. And Doza, how are you doing?
I'm currently losing, but we might be able to make it back. Just kidding. I DI'd in, which made me go almost straight up. Way to go, Shadow. Good job.
Sephiroth and Abercrombie and Fitch collab. Yo, we'd buy that merch. Is it even merch at that point? And hey, Adi, how are you doing today?
How's it going?
Welcome back. So how many of you guys are playing like with just the Joy-Cons, or like if you're using a game
you can
the
say
other controller,
but do
sorry.
the Joy-Cons even, like, I get you, do the Joy-Cons even, like, qualify?
Well, because Kessler mentioned updating his controller earlier, and I was thinking, well, Doza plays with that controller. Help me out here. What controller are you using?
I got the GameCube controller.
There you go.
It says right here, Nintendo GameCube. I got
Kitty's
it
on a
when
Switch
Smash 4
Lite.
came
How
out.
is that? So you're like viewing it all, like, with the handheld part, because Switch Lite is the one that's only handheld, right?
Yeah, like
Okay.
it's only handheld. That's correct.
And Tika is playing handheld as well right now. Different for everybody. And yeah, going to college for money is how it goes sometimes. I wish I would have taken more classes I was passionate about for like what my future would look like, other than doing what others expected of me for my college degrees. But it all worked out, I think, in the end. I do think I've learned so much more things from YouTube or just reading books and things on my own rather than a formal degree in classes and stuff, but that's just me.
YouTube is coming so clutch for so many things.
Yeah,
that really
it's
shows
amazing.
how light
And
Sephiroth is.
greetings, Voxstar. How are you doing?
How's it going, bud? We also have the first match of being on the new stage.
It's very nice.
Love it. I don't know what makes it like dark and green. I never really got to see that, so maybe we'll see it today.
It's nice though.
Yeah, I mean, this is perfectly fine too. I'm not
Do you
hating
think
on the castle.
Kirby is gonna take down Sephiroth, or Sephiroth about to just crush this Sora stream?
I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time we've had a Sephiroth crush a stream before.
That's true.
And if this truly is, Shadow, your first time beating me, I just want to say congratulations. You've earned it. You've put in so much work, clearly.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's been a while since you've been in the Smash streams too, so it's nice to have you back, Shadow.
It's like while we were playing video games, he was studying the sword.
Yeah, he was trying to get Epic Gamer mode with Sephiroth.
So I'm really happy about that. Okay, what
Sending
exactly
positive
does he get?
vibes your way, Voxer. You got this.
Oh, nice.
I love when Kirby takes, like, oh, look at it with the Sephiroth hair. Why isn't the Sephiroth hair in Animal Crossing as a new hairstyle?
I don't know. We need more anime hairstyles.
That'd be cool.
I'm talking like crazy parts and like just spikes everywhere, all of it, all the good stuff.
I'm really digging the braid bang thing that's going to be added in November. I think that's the hairstyle I'm going to go with. Though I would love it if they had an option for like longer hair, because my hair is so long. Like I want that, but in Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Make it as close to me as possible so I can feel like I'm really immersed into said game.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yep. Yeah, 10,000% self-taught. Feel that very much.
Like, do you know how like crazy off it feels playing your character, but it doesn't look the way you want it in a game where you can customize? That's like starting over levels worthy of like dissonance.
I still think like the future of Animal Crossing, if they could create like a place where it's similar to Minecraft, where you can just build and do a lot more capabilities, but with the cute Animal Crossing like feel, I would love that. Also one where it's like this huge city and kind of thing where you can build whatever you want and you can have friends collaborate with you. Kind of take the best from Minecraft and Stardew Valley and just Animal Crossing. I just really love the mechanics of Animal Crossing and building and things like that. And right now I'm doing such a huge like changing everything on the island. In fact, the only thing that's like kind of remaining the same is like where the city part is with all of the shops and stuff, and then the rock quarry, because I don't want to move any of the rocks because that was a nightmare the first time.
Sure was. And good job, Kirby. Good job, Broccoli. Good one. You got
AKA
another
Box
W.
Boy.
All right, now the name of the game is to take down the Kirby. Can anyone do it?
We'll see. PK Gaming's next. What are they gonna play as?
I remember maybe. Okay, yes. Ness.
And I don't think I'll be putting on the waves, Pika. Maybe like as a joke, because a lot of you guys are recommending it, but never for like an actual gameplay, because that doesn't bring me happiness. I want my character to bring me lots of joy, you know?
And you're a big fan of braids.
Braids and long hair.
You got
and
them
buns.
in real life. Oh, buns.
That's kind of like how my 3 hairstyles on the regular go. My hair is either in a bun, or it's braided, or it's down.
Those are pretty much your go-tos.
Yeah, anything after that is just if I'm trying to be a little fancy for some kind of social outing, but this past couple years there's been no socializing things.
Yeah, like mildly serious, so that half up, half down may come in.
Yeah.
You know, it's got some structure, but it's still a little playful. There's a lot of thought that goes into it. I know.
I remember like there was a wedding we went to that I did post my hair on Instagram, like in the stories, just because I got it done and it looks too good not to take a picture of.
Yeah, you were wearing your blue like 8-bit Mario shirt.
Oh yeah. But I only shared like the hair part, not the rest, obviously.
Oh,
but
so
who knows?
close.
If I'm having a good hair day again, maybe I'll share it on Instagram in the stories and you guys will see it.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Sometimes like we share like clothes and other things and just life stuff in there just because it's super easy to share that way. I look forward to when we can get the stories feature here on YouTube. Could you imagine? I feel like Instagram stories is just like practice for when we can finally do it on YouTube.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, if Instagram wants it to just have us not think of it as practice, they gotta step up their game.
Also, Kitty, that's hilarious. Older bro got me a light, but the younger brother got a full normal switch.
Did you like pull him aside? I'm like, hey, so
what happened here?
like, I'm just curious what the process was. I'm not complaining. I'm just
Low-key I am, though.
For research purposes, I'm conducting a survey for brothers who get their siblings, different switches. Especially when the age difference is, maybe not what you expect in terms of the gift.
And I don't know Pika specifically where I was at. I'm pretty sure that picture was just taken at home, but sometimes when we do go out, we do show like where we're at. Like if we're taking, back in the day when we were taking a walk in the park collecting Pokemon, we'd share a lot of that stuff because some of our parks here in the city are actually pretty nice. The flowers, the scenery, things like that. Mm-hmm. I think when we've been to like the pumpkin patches and stuff like that, we haven't done that in years, but we've shared that stuff too. I don't know how much of life stuff you guys want to see because I know it's mostly like gaming and I know we talk about life here, but like I don't know how to gauge. Like, do you want to see what we do on the regular basis? Like,
I guess it's
outside
really,
of work?
It's really easy for us to like justify sharing things that we're obviously like excited about, passionate about, whatever. So like back when, pre-COVID times, it was like, yeah, we're doing things and we're at places and this is...
And we still kind of do a couple of things. Like, we are trying to make more of an effort to go out and about, but,
That's true, we are.
But we always take y'all's feedback into consideration. I know everyone wants, like, to see more of our place and how we live and our stream setup, so we do make an effort to share that a little bit more than anything else. But I don't know about life stuff. Oh, and obviously food. Food's always going to be a thing. I love sharing it.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Diego, you seem like you know what's up with Smash.
It would appear so. Diego, I'm not really sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have you been here before, possibly?
I don't know. They did just join because I think they're the Red Reaper. Also, correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know.
First time.
Dang, I don't know why I'm getting deja vu here. That Red Reaper only made me feel more familiar.
Well, welcome to our community, and I look forward to seeing how you play the Smash.
Yes.
May the best Kirby win is right. Kessler versus Broccoli. Who's it going to be? This is the first time Kessler's playing Smash with us here in the community.
Yes, welcome, Kessler. First round, let's go. Both pink Kirby.
Which Kirby will be the most pink?
Oh, no! That is really low.
No!
Maybe he could have gone with his uppy and
He was just warming up.
Yeah,
it's
right,
okay.
yeah.
It's alright.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough.
That would be awesome, Voxrar. I know we're always looking to play with more people and newer people because like everyone's playstyle is different. They choose different heroes, mains. Who would you main as if you played, do you think?
I'm guessing. Wait, who? Voxrar?
I was guessing, yeah.
Oh,
I already know yours.
He said
like,
Samus. He
what?
said Samus right there.
Oh, Samus? Okay.
Yeah, dust off his Samus skills.
Oh, right. Gotcha. I thought it was just a typo for Smash. Anyways, moving on. Avi, our colors for our globs are the way they are because we based them off of when we were kids. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with the color baby blue. I also, as a kid, used to do my hair a lot with bows. Like, my mom would do my hair, and she would put bows in my hair. So that's why my glob has a bow as well. And then as for Doza, his favorite color as a kid was also...
It was pink, but I like to, specifically say magenta.
Exactly.
But
so
pink's just easier.
With Nushin Doza, like, the big part of starting all of this for us was going back to the things that made us, happy as a kid and, like, our passions. And with gaming, food, and art and things like that, we wanted these avatars, original characters, or whatever you call them, to be kind of to remind us to keep this stuff, like, light, playful, as we were kids. Like, we're going back to the fun.
Exactly.
Because this was all created when we both were working really intense corporate jobs. And we're like, nah, we need fun. Let's go back to fun. Let's go back to what makes us happy as kids.
Right. And you know what I've never seen in all of my adult life?
What?
The colors that our globs are. There was never any, like, situation where I found myself looking at those colors.
That's true. Also, like, I know early on in our, like, channel's creation, it was a little confusing because people just assumed blue means boy and pink means girl, but that's not the case. There are so many colors. People should enjoy all of them.
Don't even get me started on gender reveals.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm like, what about green and purple? You know, let's go back to Barney, right? Or Donatello, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
You know, actually, they're both reptiles, aren't they?
I do hope we get the Animal Crossing bench in our colors. That would be a lot of fun.
That would be nice.
So Broccoli versus Pika.
Yes, that is correct. Broccoli currently on like a 3-win streak, I think. I can't actually remember how many. I've been paying attention enough to know like who's playing.
And Shane, I love that. Characters are characters you made when you were a kid and carried over into adulthood, evolving them to actually be good. I'm looking forward to the day when my parents are back and we're reunited from all this pandemic stuff. So when we are reunited, I can go through all of my art that's at my parents' house because I had lots of doodles as a kid. My mom is the type of loving mother that saved everything and kept it pretty organized. So I can't wait to like share that with Doza, but then also like share snippets of it with you guys.
My mom was a lot of the same way. It's just that we moved around so much and between floods and other kinds of things like that. I don't know what's there.
There is still stuff there. I have a really good feeling that one day we're going to go through some of it and we're going to find things. Because we've done it before and we found things. But there's still so many things. There's so many boxes to go through. And closets. Remember that one time we had to like move? There was a closet that was like blocked with something and we had to move the thing to get into the closet. And there's just so much stuff.
It was a complete excavation mission. Is that the right word? Excavation? I should know. I took several anthropology courses in my day.
I have a very good feeling that we're going to find the things.
I think my favorite find, at least one that like is still a semi-presence in our lives right now, is the little like baby accordion that I have.
Yes, we still have. Doza was playing on this little accordion as a kid, and we saw it at his grandparents, and we brought it like to our place.
I ain't no good, but it's fun. So imagine my surprise when Breath of the Wild was first announced, or not first announced, but announced, and then we saw Cass, the parrot dude who uses an accordion.
In Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm. Man, that was pure joy for me.
It was.
All right, congratulations, Kirby.
Been crushing it.
I don't think I ever came up with...
Gender reveals have shown us that all genders are red, orange, and gray.
Oh. I get it now. Yes, it would appear so. I never had a OC like growing up or to grow up with. I kind of like early on in life, I kind of latched on to Sonic for a while, and then I just stopped drawing for like a decade or more. More than that. Yeah, not much more, but more. And I think maybe if I ever tried to draw one, it was probably going to be myself, but I would usually give up. Yeah, this one's always on here because I know you love it. And
technically, like, we did try drawing like human versions of us for our avatars at first as well. It didn't actually cross our minds to use like the glob that was Snapchatted from Doza to me to cheer me up at work one day. Like, that came across a little later because we were trying so hard to like come up with something for like the branding of all of this passion project that we were starting. But while doing so, we were prolonging when we would actually start doing the things like the streaming or the video creating and all of that. We were so obsessed with the brand itself that it prolonged other goals. So we're like, how about we just kind of go with the flow? In fact, when we first started streaming, it wasn't even our globs. It was just like this logo that said N and D because Noosh and Doza. We knew those names for us because they're actually nicknames that we've had much longer than even we've known each other.
You know, guys, these colors that we have, also just want to say real quick, Kirby with Sora's stuff is so adorable, and I love the effect. I know that Kirby can't wield the Keyblade because he's not the chosen one, but still. Anyways, yeah, so these colors that you guys are seeing us in, ooh, that is deep. I don't know. Could have side beat after maybe.
And hey, Captain Bombastic, how are you doing?
How's it going, bud? I'm glad you made it. They weren't pink, blue, and yellow at first. That wasn't our first choice.
Yeah, it wasn't, but we eventually were like, you know what? There should be more meaning to the color that we're choosing. Like, let's be a little bit more intentional, and that's when it was the whole, okay, let's choose our favorite colors as kids. And they ended up being, working really well together.
Mm-hmm. Really did.
So a lot of the things that we do, we try to live a very intentional life. Like any thing that we are putting into process, or like the contests we hold, the giveaways we do, like it all kind of, a lot of thought goes into it. We're not just doing things for the sake of doing them. It's has a bigger purpose and reason for why we do all of this.
I haven't treaded water in my in my daily life in several years. You know what I mean?
No.
I mean treaded water.
Treaded water.
So you know what treaded water means?
Sort of.
Okay, so
In what context are you treading water?
so all the swimmers in chat are gonna know what I'm talking about. But treading water in
Does it way to rub in that I don't know how to swim? But okay.
I'm just saying that this might be why, and you shouldn't
Go
feel
ahead.
bad because you're not familiar with this fan
Go
club
ahead.
of swimming. Anyways, treading water in life basically means like you're just kind of moving from one day to the next, and you've kind of settled in on like a default, right? There's not any really highs or lows. You just is, right?
Yeah.
And I guess if you feel like during the day you just kind of zone out and wait for the day to be over, that's kind of what treading water was for me.
Got it. Right.
Yeah.
So you're trying to add more to your life than just swimming along. You want more out of it.
Oh yeah, I want to
Also-
push that water behind me, you know.
Also, gotta ask for your thoughts. Captain says I heard Falcon is a good matchup against Sora. Doza?
I think he can beat. Like, I know that Sora's got like an amazing recovery, but Captain Falcon fights like a really, really fast heavy, but without being as much combo fodder. Now you can get edge guarded, but if you can keep stage control, if you prioritize stage control as Captain Falcon, you can weave in and around Kitty Sora's disjoint. So I think that could work. We're still week 1 and it's really early, and
It's only been 3 days, guys.
yeah, right now like the best, not the best, but like the one thing that stands out to me is like MK Leo, the best Smash player in the world. He claims that Sora is like bottom of top tier, so we'll see. We'll see as the character gets more and more optimized.
Sephiroth is good matchup against Sora, despite losing in the trailer. Lol.
Right, so Sephiroth can just wall him out between his projectiles and his long ass sword, and Sephiroth has the strength where he doesn't really have to worry about edge guarding because he can just kill Sora. Sora's just too light.
Sephiroth's here as Red Reaper, aka Diego, for the first time on our Smash stream. So let's see what's up.
Yeah.
And Captain, I just play through the drift. But when it comes to Smash, I know Doza plays with the GameCube controller, so it's a little better experience.
I'd say so, yeah. There's plenty of Smash YouTubers that have put together videos about like what controller is best and like their thoughts, pros and cons, and that kind of thing.
I love how Boxboy doesn't give any mercy. He just tells it how it is and how he feels for people about the game.
I just I have to, yeah, I didn't really feel like it was spam, but I'm also playing as Sora, so I'm like, maybe my view is colored a bit, so I don't know. I like spamming as Sora.
And Captain, if you're, I don't know if there's anyone else who hasn't been able to get into the arena that wants to play, but yeah, let us know in chat. I know Captain's saying it right now. We can obviously, after everyone gets a chance, we can reopen another arena, so first come, first play, more people have an opportunity to try to get in.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's for anyone new, that's how we kind of do things around here.
For Smash streams.
For Smash streams in particular, yes.
We've been talking a little bit, well, you mentioned it yesterday with like bonus streams, like this last quarter of the year and with the holidays and everything coming up, it's a little hard for us to do bonus streams on weekends. Things are quickly filling up in our calendar, and because we still love to play these games like Smash, Animal Crossing, Mario Maker, things like that, these one-offs, Fall Guys, that's another one we've been talking about a lot lately, Overwatch, there's more, but we're gonna start trying to incorporate them a little bit here and there, in between games that we complete. Or
yeah, I think I just want to finish that sentence.
Sure.
In the past, we've kind of done a mix. If we finish a game earlier in the week, like basically before Thursday,
yeah,
sometimes we kind of scramble to find like a
one-off.
game that's gonna like that game that's gonna kind of like fit our normal time that we generally roughly stream for. And but instead of doing that, I think for at least the rest of this year, just filling it in with more like playing with you guys kind of stuff. If we have a situation where we're playing a game and we finish it midweek.
Yeah. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that for the rest of the year. Like, it's not only just the traditional like American-ish holidays, like with Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that, but right now there's so many Indian holidays that, you know, in the past we haven't necessarily done much, especially last year with the pandemic. I was so like down, I guess, like depressed and stuff about being away from my family that I didn't really do anything. But this year, I really love this time of year and I want to celebrate it even in our own way, just like we did recently with the Festival of Navratri. But there's so many more that are coming up, including one this weekend and like next week and all kinds of things. So lots happening there.
Yeah, we're looking forward to sharing more about that with y'all as those come down the pipeline.
Absolutely. And Potato, there's currently not a spot, but I know you and Captain are kind of in the pipeline right now for wanting to play. So after we go through, we can create another arena. And Kessler, oh my goodness. We definitely do have some breaks that we take on the weekend as well. So we will try to join you for your Fall Guys. I think that will be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely.
Nintendo silently fixed the drift on Joy-Cons. I don't know what you mean by silently.
Not really. They've made, so what they were claiming is that over time with the newer Joy-Cons, with the Switch Lite, and then even after that, they're saying that they've made improvements, but they've actually like come out and said like there's no way to fully like get rid of this problem.
Got it.
But that they've made progress.
And PK Gaming, have you tried reaching out to Nintendo about the LSD part of your Switch being broken? Like
LCD.
Huh?
LCD?
I said LCD.
I heard LSD.
No, I read his comment. Like,
so what part is that? The little
I was
lights?
just thinking, like, shouldn't...
Or the screen?
I don't know if Nintendo can do anything about it, but I feel like you should at least reach out and try.
I don't know who's going to have a screen specifically that will fit the Switch. Like, I don't know.
I meant Nintendo. Like,
no, I
send
mean,
it in.
Yeah, but...
Oh,
like,
any external
they've had
third
trouble
parties
finding
kind of
anybody.
thing. Gotcha.
Okay, so after my match, we'll go ahead and restart. We'll restart the arena since everyone's had a chance to play.
Sounds good.
I know, like, so these, I get what you're saying, Captain Bombastic. These things are kind of like Band-Aids. They help the durability, but like anything, that type of stuff is just going to eventually like degrade, right?
Does it? You gotta get your head in the game.
I know.
You gotta beat Box Boy. You gotta take him down. He's been just crushing through everyone as the curb master.
I got a hit. Oh, where was I going? Who
listen
knows?
to the copy ability is what Box Boy says for you.
Oh, listen to it. Okay.
I said LCD. Come on. I was reading it exactly. Everyone calling me out because Doza called me out.
What?
Yeah, reach out to Nintendo about that LSD, guys. They know what's up.
Apparently. Oh no!
Doza!
I'm stupid. Why would I do that?
Are you dumb? Just kidding.
I must be.
And see you later, Diego. I hope you had fun in your round. So I guess if Diego's leaving,
oh, well, then we have a spot.
We have
How
a
many
spot
people
opening.
are
I think
looking
it's
to play?
Captain and Potato. So if one of you wants to try joining, and then we can always do it the next time. I'm glad you had tons of fun. That's awesome.
I'm glad. I'm glad for that.
You probably just slurred a little bit. Don't be embarrassed. I'm always embarrassed. I get on myself a lot.
Oh my god. I'm getting punched.
But I'm working on it. I'm good. Look at the turnaround time on this. See, I'm back to normal.
Oh my god, I almost
With a
died.
nervous laugh. Anyways.
Haha.
How's everyone doing tonight? I know we've been talking about a lot of things. Like, what do you guys feel like talking about? These Smash arenas are super chill. We can talk about literally anything. As long as it goes against the rules. In the rules.
Yeah,
Not against. Not against.
Oh my god.
I'm just a mess. Not against, but, you know, within the rules. Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yep. Burning yourself a little? Cutting your lip? That's a lot of pain. I hope you heal from all of that.
Yikes, that's a lot of ouchies. my god, I cannot believe you didn't get the grub.
Potato's going to a birthday party tomorrow. That's lit. And Kessler, no, you're good. I mean, anyone who wants to play, whether you feel like you're good or bad or whatever, is welcome to play. We'll constantly keep switching it out. It's just how things go.
Mm-hmm.
But totally up to you.
Oh, I got swallowed again.
And hey, Joss, how are you doing today? Good to see ya.
Welcome back.
Your heart will heal too, Jean. It will. When going through a heartbreak, it can take a while for the healing, but you can get through it.
Oh, we're bringing it back. Oh,
I
maybe.
actually have a friend who recently went through a really bad breakup, kind of got her completely down, and she's actually been going to therapy for it, and she's doing better because of that. Like, we touched base a little bit earlier this week, and she's in a much better place than she was, like, at the start of summer. Like, it's still taking time, but she's focusing on herself and healing her heart for herself first before letting anyone else into it again, kind of thing. Which is very important.
Extremely.
Yes. And Captain, the password and details are in Discord in the News and Polls channel. Kessler, no! Dose and I were actually, like, obviously obsessed with the game yesterday, so we were talking about it for a long time. Yesterday and this morning a bit. Deltarune is just intense. It got really dark there, and with all the theories and everything about what could all of this mean, and I'm just patiently waiting for when the rest of the game will come out. I don't like waiting a whole year for things like this. Like, if you guys remember with Life is Strange, sometimes they used to do the whole episodic, like, every couple months or something like that. I never liked that. I waited till it was all out completely because I just want to go through it. I need the story. I need all the details from start to finish.
All right. Let's see. Are we we're resetting?
No, we have an empty spot.
We have an empty spot. Okay, cool. We'll keep going.
So anyone
then.
who's interested in joining, we do have an empty spot.
I'm not quite done playing Sora. I had a really close one there. I think I can do it. I think I could do it.
And enjoy your dinner, Boxboy. Have a good one. Looks like there's gonna be another spot opening while Boxboy goes to eat dinner.
Mm-hmm. Somebody take down the pink menace. Wait, Boxboy's going to eat.
Yeah.
Oh, we got multiple spots now.
Tank out. We kind of talked about this a little bit yesterday during the stream, but we're just gonna finish, like, when the rest of Deltarune comes out, we're going to play the game just based on our initial reactions of how we feel about each decision, not necessarily trying to do any route in the game. And then, similar to how we've done Undertale in the past, we will do the routes later.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation because, like, the game's not fully out. Undertale was different because it was totally out. So, like, doing one playthrough and then doing another type of route was like a lot easier, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's just more enjoyable, I think, from, like, that's my preference.
Yeah,
so
it just feels
goes.
weird, the whole, like, chapters thing. It'll be different once the full game is out, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's kind of our thoughts on it.
And, Captain, I'm sorry that you missed the Deltarune streams, but the beauty of YouTube is that it is there, so we hope you do get to watch it if you find the time and are interested.
Yeah, it goes all the way to Chapter 7, by the way. So quite a bit more game, considering the amount that we've already gotten, in my opinion, which has been very, very wonderful. You know, even if they did, like, a similar thing where they charged for every episode. I know a lot of other games do that kind of thing.
That's fine and all, but I would wait until all of it came out to enjoy it again, because doing this was great, like trying chapter 1, 2 and Javel, because we've been waiting for it for so long, but I would rather enjoy the game in full when it comes out, because I can't remember things like that intensely, like all the little details, especially for a game like this with all the secrets. I need to be able to concentrate and really immerse myself for the entirety of it. And not try to remember things from 2 years ago.
Right.
But I'm patient, and I will allow the game to take its time to complete it to the way they want it to, because it is phenomenal.
Gotcha. Okie dokie. I mean, yes.
Yes.
Yes. How close is this game? One stock apart. Oh, dude. Oh, I thought his shield was going to break.
And, Catherine, we've done a pretty good job at avoiding spoilers so far. People in our Discord are pretty chill. They even created their own thread to talk about it that we did not join. Or I guess we joined it first, but then we left. But spoiler tags are a thing. we don't really spend a lot of time on social media to where we get things like ruined for us. So we cater our social media to what we want to see. And yeah, we do follow Toby, but it's not like he's posting any spoilers himself. It's other people.
I think the biggest thing is to make sure that you're not in communities that actively promote spoilers, and also to avoid memes.
Yes.
For specific stuff. And if you see anything related, like if you see a general,
don't dig deeper. Just move on with your
scroll
life.
Right past it. It doesn't matter. You'll laugh at it in time.
Life is Strange, the next one, the True Colors, we haven't played that yet, and I have no spoilers for it, thankfully, and I can't wait to play it. And Shadow won that, so Kessler, you're against Shadow right now. Kirby and Sephiroth.
I'm glad that Kessler was able to get in his game and that we were able to start it.
Yeah. Nice. I've never had ham before, and I never will, but hash browns are delicious. I actually had a little bit of mashed potatoes earlier for dinner.
Oh, no.
Good. Not a connection error.
How bad is this one, guys?
Will this kick everyone out, or will it just be one person? What do y'all think?
Catastrophic or just...
Oh, battle's still in progress.
What?
It's just connection error for us. We can't see things.
Yeah, I guess we survived. We made it to the other side. So,
yeah.
How's it going, chat? This is just y'all and us.
Hyper, what do you mean? Wait, what? But yeah, Jess did make it in. It's beautiful to see Link there.
Very nice. Ooh, I've never seen that.
Gonna lose so bad. That's the way to do it.
As long as you're having fun. Is it really a loss?
No.
That's what's most important.
How can you not have him? Well, how do I explain this? So I was raised vegetarian for the majority of my life, and I only added in like chicken and seafood as I got older. So I don't eat beef or pork because I was raised very traditional as a Hindu, which is a religion from India. So yeah, and I still follow certain things, and yeah. That's why I don't eat it. And hey, Rob Main, how are you doing? We do remember you. Welcome back.
You Box Boy's friend? Friend? That's what I'm thinking.
And don't worry, Potato. We'll get you in. You never know who's going to leave next, or if we're going to do another arena. Like, look, 2 people left earlier. This is why we got some new peoples. And yeah, Rob Main is Box Boy's friend. You called it. It was a good job.
Got it. I dabbed in real life. Y'all didn't see it, though. You'll just have to take my word for it.
And yeah, I mean, even Doza, who does, or who has eaten pork, like, he doesn't typically buy it on the regular because he is trying to live a healthier lifestyle.
Yeah, because when I like these things, or when I like to eat these things, it's like the unhealthy kind. It's like the most unhealthy kind. So it's like, if I go pork, it's not ham that I'm going towards. It's like... It's like, it's called pork shoulder, and it's a very fatty cut, but it's delicious. But it is not good for me at all, I gotta tell you.
And Gene, the pop-ups on the bottom of our stream overlay are there to shout out some awesome things that we're doing, as well as the people. Like, for instance, our VIP patron glob, the Chewy Doctor. He has been so supportive of New Shindoza since like our early days. He's an awesome friend. He talks to us about things on the monthly during like our VIP chats with him, and we like to give him a shout out. We even created that custom glob for him based on some of his favorite things, like Chewbacca and like movies in general, and
Deadpool, and just being
Deadpool
cool in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, General Grievous. No, not yet. No one's asked for that one.
Yeah.
That'd be exciting though.
And true, they're more like scrolling announcements.
Yeah, pop-ups kind of like makes me think that it can go away.
Yeah, it's also a place where we can share like the merch that we're creating, or like things like commands that you guys can do in the chat. Like if you're new here, like if you do the rules command, you know that. Also, just like thank you for stopping by. There's so many of them, and we try to add more and tell you guys what's up. For instance, we haven't added this yet. It's more of a surprise. But tomorrow, during our live stream, as well as in our Discord server, we will be doing a special Halloween giveaway where you guys will get an opportunity to try to win some Halloween fall related treats from us. So look forward to that.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so looks
because
like Shadow...
I love sharing happiness.
Looks like Shadow came out the winner there, playing against Pika right now. No, it's not the Among Us costume giveaway, Lamau.
The inflatable one.
I have seen people make videos with those costumes on TikTok, and I absolutely adore it. It's hilarious. It's kind of like the dinosaur ones that you see, but now it's Among Us.
It's great,
Yep.
honestly. You know what I haven't heard in a while? The word drifting through the woods, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what
and
happened to that?
I don't know. Trends happen and go. We have seen Squid Game. We're obsessed with it. We were going to watch it again, but like in Korean. But then I realized there's a lot of shows out right now that we need to catch up on. Netflix added the whole new season of the show You, which is really dark and sinister. And I can't wait to binge it eventually soon. I don't know if anyone here watches Riverdale, but I do. And I need to catch up on that. There's been new Grey's Anatomy episodes every week. There's been new British Bake Off show episodes every week. There's a lot of good TV and movies and stuff right now for this fall. So I'm like, maybe not rewatching. Let's just watch a bunch of new stuff.
Plus, YouTube's constantly got new content coming out.
Yeah. And I'm sorry that your brother got sent to YouTube Kids because he tried watching Squid Game on YouTube. Dang.
What? I don't understand,
I
but
don't
I'm not
know.
familiar with YouTube Kids, and I don't think I've ever looked up Squid Game on YouTube, so man, I really wouldn't know, huh?
Good job on speedrunning that bathroom break, Kitty. Oh, man. We know what a unibrow is. Helga G. Pataki from Hey Arnold had a unibrow.
And-
And Frida Kahlo.
Frida Kahlo, that's the one
yeah.
I was going to say.
Two famous, very unique individuals.
And also that dude who plays basketball really well, who was in Space Jam, the second one.
Anthony Davis.
Yes.
Yes.
I was staring at her with like, I don't know.
I don't know why, because I was thinking about, because recently we were talking about James Harden and how he insured like his beard.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about him for a second, but yeah, it's Anthony Davis. And Riverdale is insane, Kitty. I realized I've actually missed 2 seasons, but I used to watch it pretty regularly. So Netflix was like, hey, like the new season's out. And I noticed I never even saw season 4, but it's pretty intense. I loved Archie comics as a kid, and I used to read through those books a lot. They're really popular with like my cousins and stuff too, like my family back in India. So I think it's cool to see those characters, but in like a more mature light. A little more mature than they should be in high school, but still.
I wonder about that Archie, not the Archie show. Well, I guess it's an Archie show. The Sabrina the Teenage Witch one?
So, fun fact, Sabrina, though that show ended, Sabrina, the character from that, because it's also Archie related, is in this new season of Riverdale.
What?
As Sabrina.
Oh, spoilers.
It's not really a spoiler. 'cause
I
it's
was going to
being-
be surprised.
Well, no, it was used in the promos and stuff. So
okay,
it's
okay.
kind of like they want us to know this is here and like, let's watch it.
Oh, the classic include the entire thing in the trailer.
Not the
No,
entire
I
thing.
know. I'm really commenting on other things outside of that.
I also like had watched so when 90210, like the newer one that came out when we like a couple years, I don't know, I say a couple years for everything, but it was, you know, maybe in the 2000s or something. I watched that, and it was kind of like a remake for our generation from the original 90210, and like the dad from that like passed away last year, and he was, well, not the dad, the main star from that passed away, but he was actually the dad in Riverdale. So like the tribute they did for him and everything was really good.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So many things are all like, you know.
And no, Captain, I have not played the Nick Brawl Stars. Have you? Potentially?
We're holding off on
it's
that
not my
for
turn
now.
yet. I thought I saw Sora and I was like, oh, it's go time. Nope. Well, let's see if Shadow can keep up his win streak. I believe the last time Kitty and Shadow fought, Shadow managed to clench it out.
You know, Boxboy, you have a YouTube channel. You should totally stream and do that sometime. Commentate your matches. We would watch and catch it if we're available for sure. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, if it's something you want to do, then do it.
Yeah, you're also welcome to test try it in our Discord server. Like, I know the gamers tag thing is there, so you can try to see if others want to play. Those and you have played before in Discord as well. I don't think y'all chatted last time though. But either way, yeah, it happens.
There was one time, but I don't think Boxboy was there for that one. I've played Smash in our Discord more than once. since the last time we played on the channel. So, you know, randomly, you know, if you guys want to play Smash, you know, throw it out there. Maybe I'll be free, but there's a good chance at least somebody else will be. So that's always an option if we're not streaming. So don't think of Smash streams as the only time this community ever has Smash on the table or on the brain.
No, we play it in Discord. They talk about it, all kinds of things.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, Potato, are you comparing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to Riverdale? Because, like, some of you guys should have said this a long time ago to try to get us to watch a JoJo by just comparing it to that. It would have happened sooner.
Oh, happened sooner. I was like, it's never going to happen now because you guys didn't say it.
It's sooner because I like Riverdale. I enjoy it.
Sora
it's
can duck
insane,
that.
but it's a good follow.
Absolutely. And I did not see the God of War. Neither of us did,
No.
to be honest.
I was about to
a lot of times
refer that question to you.
Yeah, well, when like big games come to like different things, it's actually Noosh who tells me about it because she's always on that social media, like learning and doing and just being a presence, and I'm just like...
If I see something that Dose is into, I like to share it with him.
Yeah, just a Reddit cave gremlin.
I also send him TikToks that I think he'll enjoy.
I have to go through them today. You sent me at least...
I sent you like 3 this morning.
I was going to say 2. If you want to go with 3, that's fine.
I think it was 3, or unless...
I'm pretty sure
because I know Jess sent us some that I adored today. It was much needed.
Shout out to Jess for sending us awesome TikToks.
I know. Shadow does too. Pika's does as well. So like, but recently today I saw some from Jess and I was like, this is great. Made me laugh. I needed that laugh this morning with work. And yes, we are playing Super Smash Bros. Arc. How are you doing? Good evening. And right now it's Shadow versus Kitty, so we are not playing, but we are here.
I think either Kessler's next or I'm next. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, and we're going to shout out Kessler when it's Kessler's turn because he's making his Fall Guys thumbnail for this weekend.
Oh, hype.
Yep. And we're kind of all over the place, but we're doing good. Arc. Things will be better after tomorrow's workday is over. I'm really excited about the game we're playing tomorrow. It is something very Halloween related, and it's a game that we've been wanting to play for a couple years together.
And don't worry, guys, it's not
scary.
Not that scary. No, not really.
It's just
more
a cute Halloween game that I've wanted to experience with Doza. I don't even know what it's going to be like. It could be Trash Garbo for all we know, but it's going to help us.
I was actually working on the thumbnail a little bit today.
And it's not Trash Garbo?
No, it's actually kind of fun. Like I just made sure the game worked, and I was like, oh, okay, I see where this is going.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be a lot to do. So it's going to be a fun little kind of like sweet treat on the most wonderful of holidays of the year.
Yeah, so we'll see what that happens. We're trying to get into the more scary mood. So that's what's tomorrow. And then this weekend, no bonus streams on our end.
I'm winning.
But next week, I will be taking a break from stream, and Doze is going to be playing a super epic scary game. Yep.
Ouch.
It's happening.
Oh.
It's going to be a surprise for tomorrow. You guys will see. I don't think Pumpkin Jack 2 is a thing yet, Captain, is it?
I would love that.
That was a great game, but no, it's going to be like a one-day game. It's an indie game. It's cute. You guys will see it. It'll be scheduled first thing tomorrow morning.
Uh-oh. Woo. We're fine. We're living.
We actually haven't finished the thumbnail for it because, like, all of this was kind of a last-minute decision with yesterday being the end of Deltarune, so...
Kind of a little bit impromptu. I just sat there above him like a jerk.
Arc, you're always welcome to. It looks like Arc's trying to join. I know Potato is trying to join as well, so maybe after everyone goes through again, we can switch to another arena to let other people in, unless, of course, people leave again. I don't know if it's full right now or not, so you can always try.
Absolutely.
Rob Main is also trying to join. So yeah, there's like 3 people.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. If only Nintendo could get us to have a bigger arena, that would be super awesome. Huh, guys?
Oh,
let's make a petition or sign a petition that's already there. And how am I just now realizing we're been in an Animal Crossing like arena stage thing?
I don't know. I think this might be the second time. Back throw hype.
Earlier,
back throw hype. Yep.
All this makes me want to do is, you know, work on my island. But I can't because we only have one Switch and it's currently being used for Smash.
Oh.
I guess it would be laggy, but you never know. Like, they could figure out a way where everyone's kind of in a waiting area. Similar to how it is now, I guess, but I think they can make it happen if they really wanted to.
Oh, Back throw didn't come out. I mean, back air.
I know every time Smash comes up around on this channel, we always talk about like doing a tournament someday with all the like Smash Globby Glob tournament kind of thing. I can't wait to do that. It would all be through Discord for sure, but it would be like, you know, probably streamed on YouTube and it would be for fun. But maybe a prize. I don't know. I think about it often.
There it is. I'm glad you do because it's hard for me to hold on to things.
Well, it's in like, it's one of our goals, like long-term goals. Like we should do a, you know, tournament on our channel and in our community.
Oh, Sora. People love tournaments.
Hyper, that's funny. I hope your sister makes her passwords more secure, though I feel like you need it technically for the whole Oculus thing, but maybe she should just give it to you or something.
I dodged into that.
After all the like hacking and spam and all that stuff, we were sure to like change some of our passwords up as well recently. And this was just like weeks after the whole like Twitch password debacle thing that happened, which we, even though we don't use our Twitch too often, we still went in and changed everything because it's tied to our Amazon account.
GG Shadow, great match. Yeah, sharing is it's a between me and Noosh only kind of thing.
Yep. And good job, Doza.
Thank you.
So it looks like we do have some spots available if anyone's trying to join.
All right, we'll keep going then.
Yeah, as long as there's an open spot, like anyone who's been trying, go ahead, get on in.
Get on in.
And I did not hear about Facebook's rebranding. Tell us more.
Oh, Captain, no.
No.
That's why there's a spot.
That is why there's a spot.
Yikes.
Played this game with Potato a couple days ago, and man, spammed that annoying fire move on me.
That's hilarious.
That is. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Jess.
Don't worry, Jess. I might not spam. Maybe. Who knows? Anyways, Jess is up. Oh, with the Zero Suit Sandwich instead of the link. Also, we got Rob Main in here.
I'm just so over Facebook. In fact, so I guess I'll just share this. Like, you guys know how like Instagram and Facebook are owned by the same like people essentially. Like Instagram's owned by Facebook.
Why did I hear Fast Burger?
No.
Facebook.
No, yeah. Instagram's owned by Facebook, and you know how on Instagram there's that shop feature, like where you can actually upload merch, and people can click on that in your images that you share and directly go purchase that merch, kind of thing. Well, we actually are able to do that, but I recently learned you have to go through Facebook. Now, Facebook, for those unaware, you actually have to use your real name and information, because if not, they'll basically, you know, remove it or whatever. And so I logged into my Facebook that was deactivated like over 3 years now, right?
It's been a long time.
Yeah. So I logged back in, and yep, it's still a hot mess. I hate it. Like, I had so many notifications that would still like show up for me, and I'm like, no, I'm here for a specific task. I'm gonna go try to do this whole shop thing, and it just didn't work out right now. But I don't know. I think I may try again in the future. But it was just, why are you putting all these barriers that we have to use Facebook to do this? But in the end of the day, our bigger goal is to just get that merch shelf part on YouTube, right? And we are doing a new like website that's going to be launching soon. Our patrons know a little bit more about this because we gave them an update about it. More updates coming pretty soon in the next couple of weeks as well. But when that launches, I think things will be a little bit more streamlined with our merch and other things that are going on. Because there is a couple of exciting things that have been going on in the background that we've been working really hard towards. And some people have been reaching out to us, and things are happening, and I can't wait to share it all with you guys. So hence the little rebranding with the website there.
Yep. I'm really excited for it. We really want to take advantage of the things that we have, and you know, like, it was going to be a big thing to make this change in the back end, but thought for sure I was going to get that. But honestly, it's worth it for us, and it's also fun. And change and shifting and, you know, being more intentional, purposeful, all of this, like, it's going to be exciting things, not just for us, but for this community. And I am really just appreciative of you guys being along here for the ride, and hope you guys are excited as we are. Oh my god.
So I guess the main change I'm seeing is that they have been slowly shifting from social media to VR for Facebook. That's kind of a weird move though, because a lot of older people like use Facebook strictly for messaging and pages and things like that. So it would be kind of weird if they were trying to do only VR. But I guess it's cool that they're adding more gaming stuff because there is like that Facebook gaming stuff.
How big is that? That's pretty big, right?
I've seen some people who actually stream on there regularly as themselves, so I also have heard about Netflix gaming being a thing sooner rather than we think, and I'm kind of excited about that because I already love Netflix like stream capabilities, like for watching shows. Like we go to it almost every day in the background, you know.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time with that.
And yeah, look up Netflix gaming. It's a thing that they've been talking about for a while. Like they want to get into the gaming world.
Netflix gaming could be cool. I'm wondering. Maybe it's going to be certain kinds of games. I don't think they're going to have like, you know, esport type games on there because like it's still if they're going to do something like Google, like what Google was going to do with Stadia. Like that would I think that's too intense for today's like what do you call it? Technology.
Also, thank you, Boxboy, for sharing that article. I will absolutely read that later. Facebook is planning plans to rebrand the company with a new name, building the metaverse, whatever that means.
So okay.
Yeah, but it's a pretty long article, so I look forward to reading it. If you want to play Squid Game in real life, there's a lot of people already kind of doing it without the whole killing part, obviously, because that's illegal, but there's options.
GG,
and Justin, welcome back. I don't know if you know about this yet, but yesterday we wrapped up Deltarune, and you were actually the winner of our death predictions, and you were awarded 200 glob points because of that. So it's good to see you today and to let you know that you won. Congrats.
Yeah, thanks for having a lot of faith in me.
Yeah. Doza only died once, but you were the closest.
Honestly, it should have been 0 deaths. I was so close.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when I was fighting Jevil, I was like one more turn of success from getting
that
it.
You weren't like 5,000 something.
Could you imagine though? On one hand, I could have been 0. On the other, I could have been 5,000 something. That could have been extreme.
The image makes me kind of laugh a little bit, Boxboy.
I think I'm supposed to be laughing.
Like I'm wondering what the heck is going on, but I don't just like to judge articles and things by the image. I like to read what's up, so report back on my thoughts after said reading.
Oh, yeah, I definitely read that.
Mr. Beast is doing it. If you buy his, I guess like his Squid Game kind of themed merch, you get entered into possibly being invited for his version of the Squid Game. I actually showed it to Doza. I was like, so you want to get in on this? And he's like, nah.
It's basically don't die. Sora, really? Okay, so basically
come on, Kessler,
like,
you can do it.
Hey, it's okay to root for people who aren't me.
I'm gonna do what my mom does with like
comboed.
NBA games sometimes. She feels bad for both sides, so she's gonna she'll cheer for both sides. It's super cute.
Oh, I faded away. Oh no, he's got the ultimate power. So the Mr. Beast thing is like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory plus Squid Game kind of thing, you know? Like maybe you
but
get
no
the golden
killing.
ticket after you buy a shirt, you know?
Yeah.
I keep.
We did, however, we bought some merch from Cloak, which is the brand between Jacksepticeye and Markiplier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bought a shirt from them recently.
Nice shirt.
It's super nice. We haven't worn it yet though.
Hit?
And I say we because a lot of the merch from people are like unisex, and I don't mind wearing them sometimes too, even though they're technically Doza's clothes. Sometimes you just want to wear a t-shirt and not like, you know, blouses and other things.
I understand.
I also actually got myself a Pokemon shirt. It has Jigglypuff on it, and it's super cute.
Jigglypuff is the best. That's why she got buffed and Pikachu didn't. So yeah, I'm right there with you.
Skirts can
nice
be
shirt.
unisex. Anyone can put it on. People, I mean, dress how you want to dress. Whatever makes you happy. Who cares about society's norms? be
Reach. Got him.
I don't want to say deviant because like someone who anyone can wear whatever, but I remember I took a class in college called deviant behavior, and it talks about things that society doesn't necessarily accept, but there are certain cultures, certain places that will be more accepting of certain things. One of them being like tattoos at the time, like, obviously that's still a thing that some people still think is a bad thing, but it's not. Fun fact, my mom has a tattoo, and it's because of something culturally that happened like in a village in India when she was a kid. She got a tattoo when she was a kid. Wild, right? Like, that's...
You can't even get a tattoo in the States unless
if you're
18,
a kid,
right?
Yeah, but it was a cultural thing, and it's not a bad thing at all. But some people still see it as bad.
Oh, man. Yeah, so you're playing a dangerous game, my lad. A dangerous game.
Kaiji the Ultimate Survivor. Interesting. Is that an anime PK, or is it just is it in English?
It's not a manga because they said watching.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you have that Squid Game itch. Good job, Sora, and good try, Kessler. Like you were giving him a run there.
Oh yeah, I was getting a little dicey. I'm worried.
I don't know what you mean by does a tattoo grow with a person.
Do you mean emotionally, mentally, or do you mean literally physically on their skin?
Because it doesn't get bigger. Like, it's just, it's
like
on
the
you.
skin that it's on. Like
you got a phone call? No. That'll do it.
Oh, that would explain the constant down B spam. That would.
Right.
I thought you were trying to meme me. Turns out it's just you're really popular.
It's an anime. Okay, cool.
Neat. I think that's the first time we've been suggested that one. I don't recognize that name.
In our area too. We're down in the south in Texas. I would like to say that our city, San Antonio, is a little bit more woke and accepting, but you never know. It just depends on the parts that you're at. But honestly, if you feel comfortable wearing whatever, you should wear it. Don't let society's norms get you down. And people are always going to judge whether you're wearing a skirt or a crop top or anything else. In fact, in Indian culture, there's an outfit called like a sari. And the sari, the top blouse part, is literally a crop top style. And I was allowed to wear those not my entire life. As I got older, I started wearing saris. But then there was a time, like, if I would wear a crop top, like, more like just a, I guess American styled or Western styled, then there were people that would look at me and be like, why are you wearing a crop top out in public? And I was like, it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. But because it's all cultural and like Indian, it's okay. But if it's like Western and like a shirt type of thing, it's not okay. Like, it's just double standards.
I feel like for them, it's not even that nuanced.
Yeah.
I think they truly do feel like one of them is like, this is inappropriate, and the other one is totally
but
appropriate.
it's the same thing. I'm showing the same, like, my midriff area. Like, that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. I quite enjoy your midriff area.
All right, Joseph.
What? We're talking about it.
Yeah, but it's just so funny. I remember some of my personal Instagram. We went to an EDM festival a couple years ago, and I actually wore one of my Indian outfit crop tops to the EDM festival that was here in America. And people loved it at the festival, but when I posted a picture on Instagram, there were people who were like, why are you wearing this like out in public? I'm like, I wore this out in public as like to an Indian thing, and that's okay, but not to like a Western EDM festival. You guys got all this mixed up. Right? Belly button perish. For real though, that's ridiculous. Oh man.
By righteous fire be purged.
But anyways,
So it feels like sometimes the intensity, like people get really up in arms over others who aren't them,
some things that were put on me like at a young age of like covering up and things like that, being a little bit more conservative when it comes to clothing, it stuck to me. In fact, I'm not necessarily the most comfortable going out in like sleeveless tops and shirts and things like that, or like tank tops and things, but I'll wear them around like the home all the time. But I was told and conditioned so much as a kid, like, don't wear this out, that I didn't. But it still kind of sticks around and lingers a little bit now as an adult, and I'm just like, no, I should be able to wear this and be comfortable and like feel free, And it's silly. It's literally like showing my upper arms. Like, what's the big deal? Oh man,
so scandalous.
I know, right?
I don't know if we've had this today, but we got Sora Ditto on Sora stage. Pretty hype.
Kitty versus Doza. What's gonna happen?
I swear my shield should have come out there. Oh, can't get me, can't get me. I'm too fast. I'm too fast. Oh no, oh no, what do I do? What do I do?
And yeah, I used to wear a hoodie a lot as well. People are going to judge no matter what. It sucks, but that's why it's you kind of have to like just fight through all of that. Be confident in what you're wearing and wear what makes you happy regardless of what people say. I know it's a lot harder when you're in school or even in the workplace. People used to tell me I would dress up too formally in certain workplaces, and I was like,
Oof.
I'm just trying to dress for the job, and like, I don't know. People are going to judge either way. You underdress, you overdress, you wear a tank top, you wear a hoodie, you wear black a lot, or you wear colors a lot. People's got an opinion about everything, but the only opinion that really counts is yourselves. And now, obviously, school dress codes is a different issue. I think some of the school dress codes are stupid, but some of them are in place for, you know, I guess some valid reasons, I guess. Unfortunately, rules are rules and you have to follow them, but hopefully once you're out of that situation, you can do you.
Exactly. You just got... It sucks, but you just gotta bear through it, really.
Yeah.
And I don't mean the animal.
And yeah, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that arc. That really sucks. Shoulders are not scandalous. It's just... I don't know why people think that. And I was so conditioned for such a long time.
Oh, I thought he was gonna roll. Yikes. Okay. I hate that the first thing, like, I don't know if this still is true for you guys in school, for you girls in school, I guess I should say. But like, when I was growing up, it was, I mostly had like uniforms around me, but there was some times where I was at a place of a supposed education where there was not a dress code, right? But there was like some level of dress code, just not a uniform. And it was always, don't distract the boys. Oh, Kitty, you could have side B'd. You would have made it. Don't just like it.
Girls had to conform to something because it was distracting the boys in their education, which
like,
is stupid.
That was the reasoning, and it was so like, what?
So Doza, one of the schools he went to, they actually had it wasn't necessarily a dress code, but like it was a part of their rules that you couldn't have facial hair. So like some of the guys in high school
like
who
none. You had to be clean.
Yeah, so some of the guys who were in
As
high
they call
school
it.
who had already facial hair growing or beards, they had to actually shave it, and they'll be provided razors at school to shave it off
for a quarter.
For a quarter, yeah.
And
it was so
these are the
stupid.
plastic ones that come in like 100 pack.
Yeah.
You know, like those Bic pins. It's literally the same level of quality. No, lower quality.
Yeah.
Because I cut myself up with that.
I'm so sorry you're not able to join Potato because your internet is trash.
Oh no.
And the Smash servers. I don't know. I do highly recommend everyone to have some kind of wired connection if they can, but I know most of you don't. Kitty's going off to eat, so if anyone wants to join, there is an open spot.
See if this still works. Nope. Okay.
And that's true. Us girls can't control what guys stare at. It really does suck. I totally feel y'all in that.
Like, wouldn't it be better to, like, I don't know, maybe tell people to not get distracted by things because that's not what you're at school for?
Right? Like, I can't control how other people feel about things. And yeah, the colored hair was a thing too. So whenever we did feel like coloring our hair, we would just do like the kind that could wash off, you know? Which technically with me, I'm really particular with my hair and I don't want any chemicals or anything in it, so I usually like the kinds that could wash off anyways. But still, there were others who wanted to just have purple streaks in their hair or whatever, and like they didn't get to do that.
Exactly. No self-expression. And they always say, oh, it makes it easier because then kids don't have to worry about that stuff. Like, well, okay, maybe we could find a compromise, you know? Like, yeah, okay, maybe... Yeah, I understand that kids are jerks a lot of the times, and they will literally judge you if you don't have the newest Fortnite skin. So, of course, if someone's running around being a bully with, like, really expensive clothes and someone can't afford that, sure, I understand that.
It's not just kids, though. There are jerks in every age population. There are jerks in every environment ever. You're always going to come across jerks or people who see differently than you.
Well,
or have different perspectives. And Potato, I'm going to ask Doza that. Do you know if I could legit just buy the Switch OLED dock and use my Switch on it so I can use the LAN port, Lamau?
Yeah, there's no... I don't think there's any mechanical reason not to. Alternatively, like a USB to Ethernet adapter is only $10, like on Amazon. So if you want to just buy the regular switches dock, maybe they're cheaper. I don't know, but you could. That's also an option. That's what we did, but of course there was no Pro dock, I guess you could say.
At the time.
No, there wasn't. But it's an option. I would love if everybody was able to get
An
like
accurate Ethernet.
yeah. But of course it's not on. Everyone's situation is different, and it's not on them at the end of the day. Like even connected wired to wired, it's still so inconsistent. So really. Sure hope that Nintendo, with those $50 a month and $80 a month for expansion pack, uses that for some good.
And good job, Doza, keeping your streak alive.
I am. This is the longest streak I've had tonight.
Is there anyone in chat, other than Potato, who's having internet issues, who hasn't been able to join because the arena's been full tonight? Let us know.
This is the only person, Rob Main, the only person who hasn't had a chance to play this particular round of players.
Exactly. So just curious if there's anyone still out there, or if we're good to keep continuing on and smashing away.
Exactly. How did I miss?
Katie, I appreciate your honesty and insights into that. The thing is, though, you never made a big deal out of it, like what you're saying. It's others and faculty and people who enforce these rules who make a big deal out of that stuff. So, I don't know. I have gotten to the point where I'm still very insecure about certain outfits and things that I wear out. I do tend to still be more conservative, especially on the day-to-day life. In fact, the only time I felt free to just kind of go wild is usually when me and Doza are alone. And by wild, I don't mean crazy. I just mean like crop tops or tank tops and things like that, is when it's just me and Doza going out and about to a place that no one we know is going to be there. For instance, like EDM festivals and things like that. Like, I feel more comfortable because people don't really judge in that environment. I've never had that. In fact, going to festivals like that was like the most loving, kind people I've ever met. And I know a lot of people like to say it's because of what they're on. It's not. Some people are literally there just loving life, dancing the night away.
Exactly. How did my smash attack not come out? Oh, whoa. Almost got me. No tomato.
No worries, Shade. Yeah, it'd be a little hard to join without a switch.
Ah, yes. Very difficult. Unfortunately. Oh, yep. I took that one to the face. I no longer have skin on my I already said face. What else do I say? Trying to parry. Getting a little too
I like
overzealous.
a Rob main is actually a Rob main. How fitting. I've actually been getting, so some of our workouts have included this thing called Bolly X Fitness, which is learning these dances to Bollywood music. And Doza's been doing it with me. He's trying to learn a little bit more. He's not the most coordinated, but it's been super fun just enjoying doing that together. And for me, it's been great because I've missed dancing and it was a huge part of my life when I was younger. Doza super serial. He's not even talking anymore, guys.
No, not really. Oh,
I don't know why shoulders are not allowed. They should be allowed. It's so silly. They're part of our body.
I hope this kills. Okay, it did. Well, only 118 to make up. Can we do it, gamers?
This Rob is a menace, according to Shadow. See, Hyper, if we had VR, Beat Saber would be an amazing workout, but we do not have VR. In fact, we don't even have a space for it right now if we were to get it. So maybe in the future, far, far future. The next place that we're looking into moving to, it'll be a while now, not until next fall, end of summer kind of area, but it is going to have more space because we need it.
We sure do.
Nice, Potato. If you see anything good in the eShop, be sure to share. The nape of your neck is too sensual, expelled. Yeah.
Stop sexualizing me.
For real though.
Oh god. Oh god.
What's that RPG called? Which one? Oh, Cat Quest, right? Okay.
Oh, going deep, huh?
How do you show your eyes too much?
I think there's 2 cat quests.
That's too funny. Or like if you would put on excessive amounts of makeup, but who gets to decide what's excessive or not? Sometimes you could have gotten sent home or you had to go wash it off because of that. I remember that being a big deal, which I think is so stupid. Like if a girl wants to do her makeup and put on a lot on her eyes, like that's on her. That's for her. It's her body. Like, is a teacher getting distracted? Have a little more self-control, like Lamau.
Right? Also, guys, don't start. I'm going to switch to Terry. I believe this is going to be... This all sounds like because I lost. I'm trying to make it not that, but guys, it's getting a little late. This is going to be the last round of peeps coming through. Don't start yet, please, please, please.
Yes.
Anyways, yes. So, why sexualize napes? That's kind of weird. And weird.
Good luck on your science test tomorrow, Hyper.
Oh, I'm back in line. Here we go. Okay. I hope it goes well.
Oh, we can't watch it?
What, the test?
No. Oh, the match. Never mind.
No, we can. You guys are poggers, so...
And yeah,
Robin
we
has
figured,
to go after this? Okay.
Yeah, it's getting close to like 9:38. We went a lot later yesterday. Like I think we didn't finish wrapping up stream stuff until about 11. So today we're like, we should just do the 2 hours because, like I was telling you guys, we have 5 calls with people, all different people tomorrow.
More classic Doza just not being able to just comprehend things. So I forgot to realize over and over again that with Deltarune, technically, because we go to every place and we talk to every single person, essentially we're doing an impromptu completionist run. So I can't really get an idea for how long other people played because I don't know if they literally talked to every single person imaginable, right? So I thought yesterday was going to be like, oh yeah, hour and a half probably.
No, it took so much longer.
It was 3 hours. It was twice as long.
And Kitty, that would be super poggers. Let's talk about that off stream, but in the future, because we're nowhere near that right now. I think I want to go in order for them as well, so that's a thing. And what's our favorite subject? Avi asks. Oh, that's hard. I love learning everything.
My favorite subject is psychology.
Well, in that case, my favorite is sociology. But I was trying to think of more like not college level courses, but like what they teach in like high school or middle school.
They should teach emotional wellness.
Right.
But they don't.
They should also teach us about taxes in school. Anyways, welcome Joshua to our stream. How are you doing?
How's it going?
Did you guys do the secondary? No, we did not. We just completed the route, whatever route we were doing based on our decisions. But when the full game comes out, we will definitely be revisiting the game and doing all kinds of things at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to do more. This all comes down to when we want to do it. And it kind of feels like, Deltarune ain't going anywhere.
And yeah, we were using Sora up until this point, but Doza's now switched to Terry because...
I've been Sora all stream, and I just switched to Terry like 2 minutes ago.
Was anyone else playing Sora in the chat? I think they were. There was a few people.
Kitty was.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else is. A lot of Kirby tonight.
Yep. And Sephiroth.
A lot of Kirby and Sephiroth, yeah. A lot of Kirby, Sephiroth, Sora. That was pretty much... Was that it?
There was others. Rob's right here.
Okay, yeah, Rob. That's true.
Also, if there was an emotional wellness class, I feel like a lot of us would be better off in the world. Yes, 100%. I'm sorry that your cooking class ends soon, Hyper.
Oh no.
That's really sad. I'm gonna miss you telling us about what you've been cooking.
Are you gonna have a final? Like, are you gonna have to bake a souffle or something? I don't know. Literally never had a cooking class, so not even like for fun. Not even for fun that costs money. Get this.
Health classes in California have spiritual and emotional wellness sections, by the way.
What?
Yeah, that ain't a thing in Texas.
Yeah, so Texas requires you to have health as part of your high school plan or whatever, but it's literally just for freshmen, and it's literally, well, it doesn't have to be just for freshmen, but you only need a single semester's worth of health.
And that's it. You're set for life.
Yep, that's it. That includes everything.
Texas is also like, depending on the school you go to, they like to really push the whole abstinence thing, regardless of being religious school or not.
So I think they get away with like a lot of not telling you about stuff because
for sure.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy.
You gotta learn on your own. Though I mean, being really health oriented and like taking a lot of health electives, like I even did clinical rotations and things like that in high school. So I knew what's up, but not everyone gets that opportunity. And Joshua, I love that. I actually main Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's the best.
How do you feel about the buffs, Joshua? Are they awesome? I bet they're awesome. I haven't actually tried Jigglypuff at all, but I do enjoy the occasional Jigglypuff dip. You know,
because when I
dip in the little,
we dip.
Yeah, you know Jigglypuff does. You had a whole ass year. That's a lot of year. Oh, just a thick year.
School.
Oh,
I love being a lifelong learner and like really just, you know, teaching myself things that I'm interested in and want to learn more about. I'm getting really like I'm learning a lot right now about the whole investment world a little bit, like how to make you know, how to make your money kind of work for you a little bit. Don't just save it for emergencies. Obviously, that's important, but also using the money you save to help you make more money. Whether it's through like NFTs or through just traditional investment type.
Business ventures.
I've done like stocks before, not just me though. I did it through like my brother and my dad and stuff because they're into that some stuff. It's a little over my head, but I'm trying to figure out other ways and avenues that can help us do even more with, you know, Nushindoza, our future, things like that.
Correct.
So, yeah. Also been learning a lot about like brand partnerships and things lately because
I think that was timed with the music.
Stuff might be on the horizon, and I'm not talking about the Facebook thing.
No, and you're not just talking about an in general thing. It's a little bit more specific, which is exciting. So you know,
lots of things in
keep your eyes
progress.
open. Keep your eyes open. A lot of cogs are turning.
I wish I could just tell you guys everything, but then like, I don't have everything like ready yet, you know?
Who wants to worry about things not looking the way you first say it, right? Like
exactly.
You can't predict everything.
And hey, Shari, what we think about horror movies, I am too scared of them, so I don't watch it.
I know that there are some good ones, but I don't have the energy to look for them. I'm not really much into jump scare. I'm really not into torture, so that kind of takes off a huge list. Slashers aren't really my thing. So what really is left? I know there's others. I'm not a movie aficionado or a buff to begin with. So horror games though, that's my jam.
Yeah. And Justin, yeah, absolutely. So I actually went to a magnet school for the majority of my high school as well. And it was so well worth it. In fact, it actually prepped me for college way better than I think any public school would have done. It was super competitive, and I actually say my senior year, well, not my senior year, but my junior year of high school was harder than my freshman year of college because of the magnet school that I went to.
Mm-hmm. I have to imagine so.
Senior year was a breeze, though. We had a lot of fun.
I went to a high school that was supposed to help, specifically help you, like, be prepared for college, and
it didn't.
can't say that it did.
His was also, like, a private religious school.
Yeah.
So that's a whole other ballgame.
They had a very specific idea of what they thought was good, and I do mean in everything.
They were very judgy.
The best part about my high school experience was
when he graduated and left.
LMAO. I also enjoyed playing soccer there, but I only played for 3 of the 4 years because one of the years we had a really douchey coach, so that was the year I dipped. Then I came back for my last year, and then I had the best time. Seriously, my senior year of specifically soccer, that was the best soccer of the year.
What did we have for breakfast today?
Noosh, can you remind the folks? Not remind them.
I'm trying to think back to what we had for breakfast today. Oh, we had breakfast tacos.
Yes.
Yeah, we had, breakfast sandwiches.
Right.
We were low on tortillas, so we were like, we have bread, so let's do breakfast sandwiches. So we did bread with egg that was spiced and cooked, kind of like, I don't know, we do this different thing with it. And then there was some cheese, there was some guac. It was delicious.
Mm-hmm. It was
some
amazing.
hot sauce.
Quite enjoyed it. You did the pacer test? Yo, I love the pacer test because
What's the pacer test?
I don't really know. I think it's to like weed out people who are fit versus who aren't. Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Survival of the fittest.
Exactly. I've never been in a pacer test. I've never seen one, but I love it all the same. And you want to know why? Because to me, when I hear
Everyone
the announcement,
likes the pacer test.
yeah,
Oh
when
my
I hear the
gosh.
announcement, I get hyped. I get hyped when I hear the
I
announcement.
don't remember a pacer test.
The pacer test is it's like a really it's Can someone link the pacer test announcement in Discord, please? I wanna listen to it tonight.
He wants some nostalgia.
Don't give me the 10-hour
Basically
version.
go back and forth from lines and get to the line before the alarm goes off. That sounds kind of lame, yo. But I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Test endurance. Got it.
She only says that because she doesn't like running, not because she hates
hate
your
running.
interests.
Oh yeah, I hate running.
I hate your interests.
Test me on like shooting some hoops and like I'll give an A.
Don't you mean tossing the hoops?
Nah, shooting some hoops.
Tossing the ball.
Doing layups, having that nice form. I prefer activities for my fitness than traditional like running, weightlifting, things like that.
If you make it a game, it's a little bit easier to
It's
swallow.
more fun. I love to dance. I love to play basketball, play tennis. I even played racquetball back in the day. I actually took racquetball as a course in college because why not? I needed the credit for like some kind of sport thing, so I did that because it seemed a little easier. Because like the basketball course that they had, it was like beginners basketball, and I remember
It was like
the
everything
first.
small and like really close.
No, like I just remember the first week of
What was
classes.
beginner basketball then? What
That's
is
the
that?
thing.
What does that mean?
I'm trying to tell you.
What does it mean?
The first week of classes, they're going over like basketball basics, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to sit through this. I can't listen to you tell me what a layup is for like the millionth time. Like, I'm just gonna go do my own thing. So I chose racquetball because I knew nothing about it, and I got really into it. And Gene, we are not married yet.
Nope, not yet.
We're actually not even engaged yet, but like we feel like we're already married, so there's that.
And I also agree, psychological horror is poggers. Yes. Oh man. Oh, that was close. Gotta.
And yeah, college isn't for everyone. You have to really make the decision for yourself. Make pro-con lists and figure out what you want to do with your future. There's so many other opportunities to learn and get a skill set that will help you in the real world, whether it comes to a job or creating your own job, working for yourself, businesses, all kinds of things. There's so many options available, especially with the power of the internet. So like, just do what makes you happy and also what will provide you the lifestyle that you want.
You know, that should cover it, right? But the question will always come up. The thoughts will always creep in. It's such a big thing, and I feel like a lot of people think it's all do or die, and it really isn't.
Hyper, I love that you posted the pacer test thing that Doza was asking for in wholesome memes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Screw fitness. I'm just kidding.
I think for me the pacer test falls in wholesome memes like hard, like 80-20 wholesome memes to fitness.
It's just funny to me.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Pika says we have a lot of room in the arena, by the way. So if anyone's been trying to join that hasn't yet, feel free to give it a go.
Yeah, we're going to be closing up shop here pretty soon.
Yep.
So we won't be streaming for too much longer. Oh, that was almost epic. Missed it just barely. That Rob Gyro is that's tough to deal with. Oh no.
And yeah, sometimes, in life we have to do what we don't want to do. And that's okay, because eventually doing the things you don't want to do or going through different parts to fit your lifestyle, to help out family, to help yourself, things like that, it's needed. We've definitely done our share. There were things that we've done financially and otherwise for family that we felt was right in the moment because, family. But now it's like we move on to other things,
Pretty much.
We're trying to focus more on putting ourselves first. We would love to be able to help everybody, but the thing is you want to help yourself first before you help others. If you can help it. A lot of helping going around.
put your mask on before assisting your neighbor. Or
yeah.
I guess it's usually framed as like a child.
And Hyper, my family is doing okay. Everyone hasn't been vaccinated yet because obviously the majority of them are in India and there's billions of people there, and there's like certain age brackets and places where, not everyone has had an opportunity to do it yet. So I'm just patiently waiting, doing the thing. we're hoping that at least my immediate family will be back home, my parents and stuff, back home here in the U.S. before the end of the year, but we'll see. If not, Doze and I may just end up going there and taking a break off stream to do that. We'll see what happens.
Oh my god.
Anyone else has... Gene, if you have a question, you just gotta ask it. You don't gotta say, I have a question. Just ask the question.
Why would I throw that in there? Man, it's been a while. Why would I know? Oh.
That's super cool that your history teacher likes video games and anime. I really like a lot of the teachers that I've had. Growing up, I've always found someone at some point in my life, but some of them also aren't that great. It just depends. I know Doza hasn't had too much luck and good teachers in his life, more so than I, so I don't really like to complain about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can if you want.
And Ark, yeah, anyone who's created an original glob that sent it to us or posted it in the glob channel of Discord, we update the stream overlay with them. If you feel like updating it to something less cringy for the times, you're more than welcome to do so. This goes for anybody. Part of like something that's coming down the pipeline is something that has to do with all of y'all's globs. That all of y'all that have created original globs, there's going to be something really cool happening with them pretty soon, in the next couple of months that we've been working on behind the scenes. So now is a great time to make a glob, actually.
Yep, sure would be a good time.
And to join our Discord, just type in exclamation, like, oh my gosh, exclamation Discord in the chat and you'll find it. You'll get the link directly for it. It's also in the description below.
Oh.
That was Super Poggers of Kitty to make a glob for you, Box Boy, and for others as well.
Oh, come on, Rob, just die.
Have you ever beaten Rob?
Yeah, I've beaten Rob.
But not today.
Oh, not today. No, I've only fought Rob once today. No, I better not lose to a misinput. Okay. That gyro almost got me. Can't believe that spot dodge worked.
Rob Main has been murdering everybody. Rob Main's super good. Look at that.
Of course the gyro got me. Close one. So was there anyone who needed to join who hasn't got their chance?
And Kitty, I remember the first time you shared that with me, and it's kind of stuck with me that when you shared that memory of yours. And I'm so glad that you had someone like that to, you know, really inspire you to keep going with it, because you're a phenomenal artist.
Yeah, and I hope that you're able to give it the time and attention that it so rightly deserves, because you know, you just love to see that happen.
No matter what life throws your way.
Exactly, exactly.
I sometimes, honestly, I'm a little jealous because growing up, we didn't really have people that in our lives that nourished that creative side of us as much. It was more, you know, go to college, get the job, do the thing.
Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Plus, anytime any family or family friends, like their parents or whatever, I guess adults, well, growing up, it's like, you know, what do you want? Like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like a doctor or like, you know, something.
It was your stereotypical, like, big answers. It was never if you did anything outside of the norm. Even now,
you had to have like big, humongous, normal or not normal, but like
whatever they consider the norm.
They considered the norm. You had to go big or go home. But you couldn't tell them anything lesser than those things.
But even now with our lives, when we tell people what we do, they look at us kind of like, depending on the people, of course. They look at us weird, or they think they don't understand why we're doing this, especially because they know some of our history of like what jobs we were at before.
Yeah.
When we told even some of our closest friends and family like that we were doing this, they were like, "You're crazy." Some of them still call us crazy, and we really don't keep them in our lives anymore. If you're gonna go against us career-wise or our relationship-wise, which is a whole other beast, or anything else, we don't got time for that shit no more.
Hell no.
We've been super intentional in so many things, and we want to use our time, our lives, like who we choose to spend time with. Obviously, you guys. Like, we love spending time with you guys. We're so lucky and grateful for such an awesome open community that's super kind to one another. No judgment for most things, which is great. We're super lucky. We've seen other communities where things can get pretty toxic, and like that's not the case here because you guys are awesome.
Y'all judge us the least.
Yeah. And yeah, we're trying to cut those ties. It can be hard. Some people do consider us and look at us like the bad guys sometimes. We actually opened up about this to the first time with Doza's sister and brother-in-law recently over the weekend. So it's still been kind of fresh in our thoughts, because throughout the pandemic, everyone was kind of doing their own thing, right? Like, people would keep in touch, but there were so many things that Doza and I have been working on ourselves, really, in addition to this community and stuff, and we finally opened up to someone about it, and it was hard to do that, but his sister and brother-in-law have been nothing but supportive, so we felt it was a safe space to be able to talk about it. And here on stream is also a safe space for us to talk about the fact that, yeah, there are people, regardless if they're blood or regardless if they're people that have been in our lives for a decade or so or whatever, what have you. None of that matters if they're not being supportive or good towards us right now. And if we're considered the bad guys because of because of cutting that relationship or whatever, that's on them for thinking that. We're not the, bad guys in this situation for ourselves. There's nothing wrong with putting ourselves first.
We saw a really good quote that if somebody thinks that you're an asshole for setting boundaries, guess what? You're not the asshole in that particular situation.
Yeah.
The one who's not respecting the boundaries, that's the true asshole.
Yeah, it was a really good quote, which kind of tied into everything we were feeling. Isn't it weird, like, sometimes when you're thinking about certain things or making changes in your life, and then you come across something that basically, like, sums it up or inspires you to keep going with that? Like, that's... The timing is just so perfect.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they really come in clutch there. You never know what you're gonna stumble upon, right?
Yeah.
That's what makes things exciting.
And see you later, Ark. Have a good one.
Have fun.
And thank you, Hyper, as always. And sometimes I say bad words, I guess. But are they really bad words? Because I'm just trying to use them to emphasize my feelings.
Find me another word that can emphasize just as effectively, and I'll start saying that.
Sure, yeah.
Kessler has been in this. We're at the 2-minute timer of the match.
Let's see what happens.
Oh no!
Not
Commentator's
right
curse.
Said it.
I'm sorry. I feel responsible.
Fun fact: I swear a lot more than I lead on stream. I have a pirate's mouth, if you will.
Yo ho and fiddle dee dee, a pirate's life. That's all.
Okay, maybe
be.
not a pirate. You know what I mean, though. Like a sailor's mouth. Is it that, or what is it? Like that term for like people who cuss a lot? I
believe it's
people who cuss a lot.
The nautical tongue. I think is what they call it.
Oh no, you're lying.
I am 100% lying.
And congrats on finishing your thumbnail, Kessler. That's awesome. And you were like fighting right now, yo.
Very nice. You know what was really freaking funny growing up? Whenever like somebody else was heard cursing, not me. I was a dumb little boy. But when someone else was cursing in earshot, it's like that. No, the thing I used to hear was, and I won't say who said this to me, okay? I'm not putting anyone on blast.
No, go ahead and out them.
I don't hear this anymore, okay? And I don't hear them say it anymore. But basically, they were saying that anyone who curses as part of their speaking, that's how you know someone is less intelligent. Because if they had intelligence,
Get the F out
I'm not done. If they had the intelligence, then they would know other effective words to use other than the cursing words. So to them, using curse words was a sign of low intelligence.
Oh my god, I'm triggered. Get out of here. No. I know my intelligence for myself. I don't care what anyone else says. I'm going to use cuss words because I want to.
Well, luckily, they've chilled out since then, and they don't think that anymore. So, every story...
Kitty, I love that. That's how your
ending.
teacher responded to that within reason. I had a pretty awesome speech teacher. I think speech was required for all of us freshman year in college. And that teacher was pretty epic where if you wanted to, you're giving a speech, regardless of what you say, whether you use cuss words or not, like if you're trying to make an impact or persuade people or what have you, do it. Cuss words were bad in debate, but it was just part of the rules. And yeah, you would use bigger words to be more intelligent there, but whatever. I'm mad at whoever said that. I can't wait for you to tell me who said that so I can hate them a little bit more. I'm just kidding.
Like I said, they don't think this anymore.
But
I do believe to an extent, and in which case this is included, that just because someone has done you wrong or has been negative about
it's
certain
because
things
their
in the
life
past.
sucks.
And we just cover all of our bases between you and me. So let me go ahead and say what I was gonna say.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I do believe in redemption arcs for the most part, and this falls very squarely within the realm of acceptable. You can recover from this as a person. There are only very few things I find irredeemable. This one is so much farther down the list. So
I'm constantly trying to just learn to be myself, and if people like this self of me, then great. If they don't, they can move on because life is too short to not live authentically. Whether it's what I wear, whether it's what I say, whether it's anything really, who I love, don't even come at me to tell me that I can't love who I love or marry who I love. That's ridiculous.
Captain, that's a great point too. If you don't swear often, the rare time you do curse, people will think, whoa, they got mad.
Right? And that's horrible.
That's another part of it. Well,
maybe you have to use the cuss words to emphasize that, yes, I am mad. But that doesn't mean when I don't cuss, I'm not mad.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna go with. So I agree with that thought process and also your thought process on this.
You agree with everything. Just kidding.
At least I don't sit on a fence.
I don't either.
I didn't say you did. I was just saying at least I don't. It's not my fault. You took offense to it.
I'm not taking offense to nothing.
This is late night stream. That's what that is. That's
it's
what
not
this
even
is.
that late.
No,
but
it's
I
not.
am tired. I like that title. The little jelly bean that can win on Fall Guys.
The little jelly. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they are little beans. They're so fantastic.
Yeah, we'll do a couple more rounds, guys, and then we'll wrap it up for the night.
Yep.
Obviously, I want to play again. Next time will probably be my last time if I lose, and then we'll play out.
Since you just finished, right, playing?
I was like 3 matches ago.
Oh, so
4 matches ago.
Wouldn't it be best to end on your next match?
Yeah, that would be best.
Yeah, let's just do that.
And then tomorrow we're gonna play a really cute, fun Halloween game that won't scare you.
Get ready to have cute Halloween time. And then next week, it's about to get scary.
Yeah, it is got to get scary, and if you can't handle scary,
take a break.
it's fine. We still exist. Just because I'm playing a scary game.
How old do you guys think you were when you first started swearing? I learned everything from my brother, so pretty young.
I didn't really have like an older person to
teach him the way.
I teach me the ways. So it was probably pretty late. I probably didn't start cursing until I was like 17. I had known about it since at least like 8 or 9.
I was definitely cussing before I was 13.
I felt because of me constantly moving in my life, I never was in a place for too long, so I never really made friends who were learning from their older siblings or getting comfortable enough with me to say a bad word, knowing that I wouldn't snitch, that kind of thing. So I felt for a big part of my childhood that I was sheltered. In fact, I didn't start listening to my own music till I was about 13, and that was Linkin Park. At 12, everyone asked, "What do you like?" And I'm like, "I don't know, classical," because I literally didn't know anything. That's how bad it was.
Also, Potato, nah. This game is so scary that I'm not even gonna be here. Like, that's how scary it is. So if you thought any of the games we played so far on this channel, Resident Evil, Outlast, Dead Space, any of those, like if you thought those were scary, just wait and see what Doza's got for y'all next week. Because I can't handle it. In fact, it was a game that Doza tried playing as a kid and he couldn't even handle it. But he's going to try to do it again now as an adult. That's scary.
Another redemption arc, if you will.
Yeah.
I'm hoping everything's gonna be a-okay and hunky-dory for me, but we'll see.
And Jess, yes, Doza went to Catholic school for the majority of his life too, so that's probably why he didn't do the cursing thing as much.
There was a huge stigma against it. Like, you would get in super duper trouble, like disproportionate amounts of trouble for saying words, right? And it didn't have to be directed at anybody. You could just say, ass, and then boom, detention. And then you say it one more time, boom, Saturday school. And then in high school, Saturday school cost us $20.
Also,
don't know if I ever told you that.
You didn't,
nope,
no. But
did.
Shadow learning from his grandma and like following suit, that's adorable. I love it. Your mom. Kitty's mom. That's funny too. My mom never curses. My mom is like a pure like soul, honestly. She's just so good and positive and stuff. Dad, on the other hand, man, he can curse in like multiple languages. Like, I want to say like 7 or 8 languages he can curse in.
It was way more exciting to learn a bad word in a different language. It was way more hype.
Because I can say it and no, the adults don't know.
Some of them don't, but yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the feel.
That probably happened a lot more often in your case, and you had like 4 languages to pull from.
And yeah, I've never heard my mom, but my dad, I have.
All right, I'm playing. Oh my god. I'm surprised that won out. That didn't. And look at what it's leading to. Big ouchies.
There was even curse words in Deltarune, guys. Go hear them.
Oh my god, I grabbed him, but not.
Jess, that's really funny. Mom curses a ton in Spanish, but she gets like, oh, when she hears them in English. It's so different when you hear it in a different language versus English. Have you guys seen those trends on TikTok where it'll be like a person on an escalator purposefully talking about something insane right behind like others on the escalator? And it's just to get a reaction out of them. Anyways, I don't know why I'm thinking about that right now, but they're pretty funny.
Why did that go that way? Oh, it still hit me. Oh, it's still hitting me.
It's interesting to see why they would put some curse words in and not everything, huh, Captain? They've got a stylistic choice. Everyone lend Doza your energy. This is the last match of the night, by the way. So I hope you guys all enjoyed playing the Smash.
I love the Smash.
We'll definitely, you know, continue to periodically do things like this for sure. I hope you guys are excited for tomorrow to get into the spooky... Well, it's not spooky. They get into the Halloween... Holy, what? Noosh, oh my gosh. Get into Halloween vibes. Maybe watch some Halloween Town this weekend. I don't know. Classic Disney movie about Halloween.
Oh my god.
I do enjoy these Smash streams just to like kind of chill out, like watch and talk about everything and anything.
It's fun.
Not having to compete with the whole talking and hanging out versus like following said game.
No!
Jess, I almost did. I'm already kind of in Christmas mode a little bit. I've been looking up some things that I want to get. I think we've talked about on stream before that we've never had a Christmas tree together. And Doza really wants one. And I do too. But I've just never prioritized it because there's so many other things that our money goes towards, like with bills and life and, you know, business and things like that. But I think we're finally going to get a little one this year. So we've been searching for that stuff. So naturally, when you search for things online that you want to get that are Christmassy, you're going to get all of the Christmas ads, all of the Christmas food, and whatever else they're trying to make us buy, because money. I have heard that All I Want for Christmas is already playing. I mean, all of the stores and stuff already have their holiday decor out, even though Halloween's not over.
Oh, you dropped shield! Why?
Well, Doza won the last match. Good job, Terry.
You know, Rob Main, you should join Discord if you're not already in there. Boxboy's already in there. Sometimes we
think
play
Rob
Smash.
is.
Wouldn't it be fun
I mean,
to play
how
more
would you
Smash?
join this if you're not in Discord?
Exactly.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, that's it for us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with a special treat. And any last words, Doza?
Thank you guys for joining us on my favorite game ever. Thank you, Rob Main, for being an absolute behemoth yet again. It was really fun and is the most stressful matches, I think, for me out of anything that I get any stimulus from this game. Aside from, dropping out of Elite Smash. That's also pretty stressful. But anyways, it's been really swell, guys. Nobody says that, but we're looking forward to playing the Halloween game tomorrow, and we'll see y'all then.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.